This is the first official, unofficial episode of the Uncensored Lounge podcast. This is Mario.
This is Don, y'all.
And this is Raciel.
Welcome to the ULP.
ULP.
Bitch.
Alright. So it's July 20th.
Wednesday.
2016.
2016. That's it? Podcast done?
That is a wrap. Thank you for tuning in.
No, we're just screwing.
So we do have a couple of news that happened throughout this week.
Starting off, Brock Lesnar failing his second drug test.
Yeah,
Coming out positive for...
it's an estrogen blocker.
There you go.
You know, most steroid users take that to stop from getting man titties
Yeah.
and tiny balls.
If you're going to use steroids, you're going to have to use
You're
estrogen blocker or else estrogen's going to rise with your testosterone.
Same
That's
thing
not good.
John Jones has popped for, actually. He popped for 2 estrogen blockers. So, yeah, it's very common among the juicers.
On the juice?
On the juice. It's a damn shame, but it's what's happening. But, I mean,
How
I
many
don't
people
think-
have now started failing now that they've done random drug tests?
Yeah, it's happened way more often than it ever used to. But that's good, though. I mean, we need to wash away those dudes. And it's really strict, dude. On your very first offense, 2-year suspension. So, it's good.
Just like Mendes got caught today. Suspended for 2 years now.
Yeah, he didn't get caught today, but, yeah, today they ruled down the
The
punishment.
suspension.
Yeah, 2 years, man. That's...
Shit. Nick Diaz should have done steroids instead.
He didn't need him to whoop McGregor.
No, he's talking about Nick. You know, they gave Nick Diaz 5
5 years for weed.
Oh,
For
yeah.
motherfucking weed.
But it wasn't his first offense.
It was
either
his
way.
third, actually. Yeah, but he don't give a shit.
He really doesn't. He's like, fuck yeah, I'm still going to run triathlons. And
Exactly. And I'm still whooping ass. I'm
While
still-
high.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's harmless. And it doesn't give you none. That's why I think it's bullshit, because there's no way in hell weed gives you any kind of advantage over your opponent in any sport. Maybe, maybe golf. I don't
Chess.
know. Yeah.
But that's not a sport.
Maybe pool. Maybe I play pool better when I'm high, but definitely not going to go get into a big fight while I'm stoned. I'm gonna be like,
Not on
nah.
purpose, anyways.
Yeah, it might just happen. But either way, dude, like, it's insane for them to punish him more than they punished Anderson Silva, who failed for testosterone or some kind
dick
of
pill.
Yeah, dick pills, as they call it, down in Brazil. And he had a prescription. I mean,
Well, you know what they say? They say that, oh, Nate Diaz had way too much. Well, I'm going hypothetically, but they say if Nick Diaz fails for a drug test, that can be used as a PD because they're saying that he can take more punishment while high. My thing is, okay, you'll probably feel it less, but if you get punched with something that's going to hurt you, weed or not, you're going to get hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your body's still going to feel
And
it.
Yeah.
weed is not a pain reliever in any form, dude. It's totally a mental thing. It's not ibuprofen. It's not Tylenol. It's straight up in your mind. There's no way you're gonna not feel the punches. It's not
But it is a bit of a painkiller.
nausea.
It's like a
maybe.
stress reliever.
Yeah, I would say people who are nauseous physically, it might heal. But as in pain, if my ankle hurts, my foot hurts, some shit, weed ain't gonna do nothing for that, bro. It might make me not care as much, but it ain't gonna make me. You know what I'm saying? So shit. Yeah, it's total bullshit. But I get it though. I mean, all illegal drugs are banned. So, but just to punish him more than an actual steroid user is pretty insane. And that's what they did. They handed him 5 years, and Anderson Silva got 2.
When did he get his punishment? I can't remember.
This was back when he fought Anderson Silva. That was his last fight in the UFC, and yeah,
Like when he was laying down on the ground. Come at me, bitch.
that amazing fight. I actually liked it. It was a pretty good fight, and it was what it was billed to be. But both of them dudes failed their tests, and it all
One got punished harder than the other.
exactly. And the guy who did who
Steroids
smoked the
did,
plant,
yes.
yeah, the guy who was smoking plants got more punished than the guy who was injecting or popping pills or whatever the fuck he was doing. Bullshit.
That's just the way it is, man. You know they don't care. They don't really like Nick. Well, I wouldn't say that. He's still a needle mover. They want him.
Yeah,
for
but
big
it wasn't
fights,
up to the
but-
UFC.
Yeah, that's
it was
true.
Nevada State Commission that suspended him like that. They don't like him just because he probably shows up to his hearings stoned and It's like,
I mean, he doesn't give a fuck. dude.
Yeah, and he's been there 3 times.
And that's
truly
actually why
doesn't.
people like him.
Oh yeah, the both the brothers. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't give a
Both
shit.
the brothers.
Both of the brothers, motherfucker.
They're not the Diaz brothers anymore.
But yeah. But it's just a trip, man. I can't believe Brock and John Jones both failed on UFC 200 for the same thing. And it's funny because John Jones got pulled from the fight because of that. And instead,
Yeah, but they let Brock go because, I mean, they already knew he was going to pull in more money because they're not only pulling the UFC fans, but they're also bringing over the fans who used to watch Brock on WWE.
Oh yeah, even
So
the
they were
current
like-
fans, WWE. Yeah.
So they're like, oh, well, we can't pull him because he's our moneymaker for this
Yeah.
for this fight or whatever. We hyped him up so much just
They
to pull
did.
him.
It didn't even make sense. Didn't they like promote his upcoming wrestling match during UFC 200 or right before it? I was like, what the fuck?
But I think that's still going on though.
I mean, I ain't never seen a wrestling promo during a UFC event. No matter.
Oh no, I'm not saying that, but the official pay-per-view is still going on. Well, the pay-per-view
yeah.
going on no matter what.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
gonna
I
let
think
him
Brock's
wrestle.
still on it.
Yeah, him staring.
Yeah.
Just failing a drug test doesn't mean shit to Vince and them.
Not the WWE.
As long as they get paid, dude.
Oh yeah, as long as they show up.
Should be a good match. Brock versus Randy Orton. Just saying.
Yeah, it should be big. I don't know if it's gonna be as big now since he failed. I mean, that takes a lot of. In fact, I saw someone.
What does it? Or does it add to his character in WWE, which he is a beast,
A villain?
incarnate?
I mean,
Bad guy.
honestly, some people don't even care. Like, as long as it's a good show, they'll still watch it.
Yeah, that's all it is, really. As long as you can wrestle correctly and not injure your fellow athlete.
Yeah. I guess so. I don't know. I mean, I think it hurts regardless. I mean, they interviewed John Cena on ESPN today, and he said some shit like
He got a
Brock
hard
has
road ahead of
a
him.
real hard road ahead of him. I mean, I just think whenever you fail, even if you're a fan favorite or what, it throws your entire career into question.
Well, Roman Reigns is the guy they're pushing in WWE,
hmm
which about 75 of the people don't like him.
Oh yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Because I already knew you were going to go there with that.
But, hey, I'm not
But
a hater.
it's true.
I'm not
It's
a fan.
true.
I'm not a
It's
hater.
true.
Whatever happens, happens. I don't agree with how they're pushing, but they're pushing him like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But
He's the other dude
he
that
got
failed?
popped
Yeah, he fell recently, huh?
for weed.
Oh, that's what it was?
Mhm.
No way.
He just failed a drug test.
So-
I think it's called the wellness program.
Yeah.
Point is, they're not derailing from his storyline at all. They're just saying he
Yeah.
took a little break. He's coming back to the pay-per-view to still fight for the title
Okay.
in the triple threat match.
But they suspended him for 30 days because of weed?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
But they did it just perfect around. They let him lose the belt. Wait, what the fuck was this? Yeah, let him lose the belt to Dean Ambrose, and then
Well,
Suspended
yeah,
him.
yeah, because Dean's the
30
champ
days.
right now.
yeah, and he actually
Yeah.
retained yesterday on Tuesday night.
Yeah, but he had to in order for whenever they go into the pay-per-view, he still has the championship to fight against.
Well, he's gonna fight Roman and Seth Rollins in a triple threat.
Yeah.
But it's pretty interesting because they're doing a brand split. So
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Raw-
draft didn't have nothing to do with this. What y'all talking about? What's coming up on the PPV?
kind of this is gonna be.
Cause that's all I've been hearing about is this draft shit.
No, the draft is fucking crazy. People on both sides, people on SmackDown and Raw, because they've been having Raw as the main show for the longest.
Yeah.
So now they're trying to split it up again
Yeah.
and have people interested in SmackDown.
And did I read right? It said Mick Foley is what is he?
Or what?
Mankind. He took over Raw or some shit.
I know Daniel Bryan is a SmackDown
Oh,
But what
GM.
is-
GM.
But what is Mick Foley? I saw him summoned on ESPN like at a podium and shit.
Yeah, no,
All I know is, so that triple threat match is gonna be the original members of Shield or whatever against each other. It's just stupid to me. Didn't they have that already?
kind of. Dean Ambrose won the Money in the Bank at the Money in the Bank.
There you go.
pay-per-view.
You told me about that, where
he
like
cashed
all
in
three of the
during-
members were championship.
Yeah, all three
winners
members of the
same
champion
night or
on the
whatever.
same night.
Yeah, there
Roman
you go.
Reigns walked in as champion. Seth Rollins took it from him,
And then
and Dean Ambrose cashed in
Yeah.
and took it away from him.
I would have been mad as shit, boy.
Yeah, you're right about what you're saying. Mick Foley is a GM for Raw,
Oh wow,
whereas Daniel Bryan is a GM for SmackDown.
that's cool. Mankind then came a long way from Dude Love, way back in the day and shit. Now, that's when I saw him was Socko, Mankind. He was choking people unconscious with a dirty sock. It was like, oh, here he comes.
Some
This
people thought he almost died with Undertaker.
crazy motherfucker. Go ahead and throw me off this cage onto a table full of thumbtacks and shit.
Yeah.
Who the fuck signs up for that? He better have gotten paid a lot of motherfucking money.
It was all the dudes who were actually down to
Oh
like
my God.
put on a good show and
Yeah.
then like all those
Yeah.
scary ass.
That's what
dudes.
made, when I was watching the dudes, the fan favorites. I know a lot of people love like Stone Cold and Rock, but Jeff Hardy, RVD.
Oh, dude, Jeff Hardy.
You know
Jeff
what I'm
Hardy was
talking
my
about?
dude.
Jeff Hardy was the
Yes.
shit. The Hardy brothers in general, the high flying off the ladder shit. they
Yeah,
used
but
to-
Matt Hardy had his limits. Jeff Hardy did
Yeah,
it.
Jeff Hardy did not
He didn't give a
hesitate.
fuck.
He didn't even look where he was going.
Yeah.
He just starts doing front flips and back flips. I'm like, what the fuck?
He was just like, "Fucks, what are those?"
Yeah, he was the shit, and that's what also made Mankind so awesome. Didn't he get put through the roof of that cage onto some
one point.
thumbtacks? Yeah, and then
One of the matches.
thrown off onto the commentator table. And dude, I'm pretty sure he broke a few bones and lost a few brain cells.
A few brain cells.
I'm telling you, that was vicious, man.
Those
Yeah.
concussions.
I know any of y'all remember Shane McMahon wrestling?
Yeah.
How
which
fucking
one?
crazy he was?
Not really, no.
What time? Which one?
Multiple times. He was a huge risk taker, and he didn't need to be doing any of that shit.
A risk taker? You mean like getting choke slammed by Kane?
No, I
and shit?
mean climbing the fucking rails that's holding the stadium up.
Yeah.
Jumping up from there.
That's holding the
he
stadium
jumped-
up.
We went to WrestleMania this year. He jumped off the cage onto Undertaker.
Oh, I think I saw a picture of some
That was just
shit
this
like that.
year at this age.
At
Shane
his,
McMahon.
when he's got gray hair and all
Back
that
when he was
shit.
younger, he was doing some crazy ass shit. He was a hardcore wrestler
Oh yeah.
without the need to be doing any of that. I mean, he's Vincent's son. What does he need to be doing any of that?
Yeah, he's trying to get some of that piece of that pie, man. Fuck the trust fund. I want some royalties. You feel me?
He did come out and say he told Stephanie that on Raw Monday, the only reason you're relevant is you had to go marry a wrestler.
Oh shit! Really? Yeah, you talking about Triple H? Wow. Does Stephanie still? Is she still relevant in the scene?
yeah. And as far as Raw goes, yeah.
Okay, because last I saw her was when she was talking shit about
But
Brock. Going
Because
to
she
UFC.
married Triple H.
That's why she's still relevant. Oh. Well, I mean, how long has Shane been relevant? Isn't he just coming back, or has he actually been maintaining
As far as
a presence?
relevant in WWE, he has just come back
Okay.
a little bit before the WrestleMania.
Like
Okay.
6 months now, right?
Yeah.
roughly.
What's his angle? What is he trying to take over or shit like he did back when they bought
He's trying to gain more control.
Okay.
Well, that's the side. Well,
'Cause you
that's the
remember-
story.
You know what I'm
isn't it?
talking about when they bought the WCW and Shane was leading the whole revolution shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The shit was
We're
pretty.
talking about a while back ago.
That was a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of you motherfuckers was in elementary or some shit. But yeah, producer, is it possible for you to get me a beer so I don't have to leave the booth?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Marcel?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I don't drink.
He's announcing it to the public. That's why he didn't ask for one.
He's also vegan.
Water, please.
No, he would have already said it.
Make it organic water.
Can't go anywhere with this motherfucker.
Make it organic, non-tap water, please. All right.
I only drink Fiji water.
I do though.
No, I'm bullshit. And that was not a shout out to Fiji water.
Well, I don't
Fiji
just drink
water has
that
nothing to do with
only.
this
No, no,
podcast.
no.
We have no affiliation with Fiji.
I don't drink that only. I'm just saying I drink it. I like it. But hey, I do agree with you saying no shout out, no anything. Just stating shit.
Oh yeah, keeping it real and uncensored. We fucks with Fiji around here, but we ain't making no money off saying this shit, so we got nothing to do with them. Y'all want another shout out? Get at us. Uncensored Lounge. We're on Instagram.
Twitter, Facebook, YouTube,
Yeah, we're gonna start-
MySpace. Well, not really on MySpace.
We're gonna go start a GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? We need donations.
Well, not a GoFundMe.
I'm bullshit.
Donations probably, not a GoFundMe. Not no Kickstart. We're already here.
Yeah, we already
Help
here.
us kickstart this.
Bitch. This bitch been kicked already and started. But yeah,
So what do you think about Broner's dumbass?
I can't believe that, man. Y'all were the ones that told me that shit. I didn't know he had no jail term coming up or anything like that. What did he do to fuck this up now?
So they say he showed up to court late. On top of that, appeared drunk.
Wow.
I thought he appeared high. What?
They're drunk.
Oh, drunk.
Either way, he's got a driver.
Either way,
Should be there on time.
fucking talent being wasted.
Yeah, isn't that sad? That's the storyline of sports right now. Just talent being wasted and just fucking up. Well, our combat.
I was watching Broden come up, and I was like, man, this dude is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Tearing people up. This is before the Maldonado fight still.
Yeah, so this is
But-
before he had a big mouthpiece. Then you were.
Yeah. He was just fighting.
Yeah.
And then everything got to his head, and
That's what I was saying. His rap career, or whatever the fuck you want to call his rap project. Yeah, he's a funny
who
dude.
do you put as a better rapper? Roy Jones or Broner?
Oh, I haven't heard Broner, but Roy Jones wasn't that good.
Wasn't that good, but I actually do like one of his songs.
Roy Jones, well, he did. That body head.
No, what is it?
That wasn't even. Really,
Can't be touched.
I ain't heard that. No, but he did have that one song that had a video that. I forgot. It was him and this dude named MC Magic who used to be on No Limit Records.
MC Magic.
Yeah, he was like, I
Back
smoke, I drink, I'm supposed to stop, but I can't. Y'all ain't heard this shit.
I have.
Okay,
I've
there
heard
we
this
go.
song.
Canelo just knocked out my, you know what I'm saying, Pakistani brother, Amir Khan, knocked him the fuck out.
I
So-
still don't like him.
Were you surprised though?
No, I knew it was gonna go one way. The way it was going, how Khan was outboxing him, staying on the outside, punching and moving and sticking move and not getting hit. I was like, okay, he needs to keep this up the whole fight.
Yeah.
But because if he gets hit once,
It was it.
what happened?
Glass
It's over.
I
man.
told you.
It was awful. It sucked.
Yeah.
But
But I
either-
still don't like Canelo because he was like right after the fight he gets to talking shit.
Mad shit.
Yeah.
To Triple G. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I'll fight you whenever, wherever,
Yeah.
whatever weight class or this and that. And then next thing you know, he gives up the belt.
Yeah, and now
Just
he's
so he won't have to fight him.
Yeah.
And now he's fighting
some
Smith.
no name.
Liam
I mean,
Smith.
I mean,
he's not a no-name.
I mean,
but,
y'all
like,
know him, but at the same time, I mean, come on, man. That's not worth the price that they're gonna put.
I
on.
prefer him to be fighting Triple G, but hey, as a Mexican, I want to be a Canelo fan, but with the shit he's doing, it's like, come on, man, I can't.
Nope. He just lost my respect with that shit.
I mean, I didn't lose any respect because he knocked out Khan, but what Russell
I'm
just
not
said,
even
him
saying-
talking shit right after the fight's over about Triple G, ducking him, all this such
Yeah.
and such, and then you find any
Like,
way
dude,
out.
Yeah,
of
we
it.
were sitting at a bar watching the fight,
Yeah.
and behind me was shit of the Mexicans. They were all talking shit. He's gonna fuck Triple G up
Yeah,
and watch.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm thinking, I'll believe it when I see it.
Exactly.
And what
That's We
happened?
both said, yeah, we were like, all that talk, because even when they interviewed Amir Khan and his trainer in the cage, it's like, hey, Amir Khan stepped up, he fought the hard fight, he fought Canelo, it's time for him to do that and fight Triple G. And they were like, hell yeah, that's what's going to happen. But me and you were sitting there talking like,
That's not gonna happen.
believe it when I see it, bro. I mean, at the same time, I don't even really see that Triple G's going to annihilate
No,
Canelo. It could
I
be
think
a
Canelo
really
has a good chance of winning. Possible, but
It's just
They
I
don't wanna
know,
risk it.
But that's a money fight, and he's got a good chance of winning. I would really see no reason for him to avoid Triple G.
fucking Triple G's in his late 30s. He's
Exactly.
just waiting.
And he's not fighting the level of competition that Canelo is. So I don't see any reason why Canelo's avoiding that fight. It's winnable, and it's the most money fight out there. But I guess he just banked a lot off fighting Amir Khan. He's not that greedy. He wants to take a little vacation, maybe go to Cabo. Bullshit.
No,
Well,
he
they're
just
fighting
does-
right here in Dallas.
He just doesn't want to risk getting knocked out by Triple G and
It's
like,
a possibility.
losing his momentum he's got going on.
Oh, yeah.
Because the only other loss he's ever actually had was against Mayweather.
You're right. Yeah.
You know,
And that wasn't
So,
a close fight at all.
like
but, yeah.
that he can pull off and be like, oh well, nobody's beaten Mayweather or whatever, so it's understandable that I lost too. Type
Yeah,
shit.
that one loss. is-
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But if he loses to Triple G, what's his excuse then?
Oh, his momentum is gonna crash and burn, bro.
Exactly.
For real.
And they don't want to fucking lose him. You know.
yeah, I just feel like if you're a fighter, you know what I'm saying, you don't do that. You don't pick and choose. You don't cherry
No,
pick.
dude, you fight anybody who comes in your way.
Exactly.
Especially when you're the champ.
Yeah.
He gave up his fucking belt just so he wanted to fucking fight him.
And this is a
You know
The
what I'm
belt
fight.
that he had defended at 155. I don't want to hear none of this bullshit that 155 to 160 is the middleweight class, so it's still reasonable. No. Middleweight is 160 and that's it. Fucking fight at your weight. Fucking catch weight for a title fight.
That's an argument about making less weight classes. I feel you on that, but technically 155 is middleweight. I
Yeah,
mean,
but fuck that.
It's
Who
just
else is
the
doing
way
it?
it is. In boxing, for some reason, there's 14, 18 weight fucking classes, so you can do that bullshit.
I mean, if he was moving up
You
to
don't
fight
have
Andre
fight.
Ward, cool, let's make a catch weight in between.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah.
not.
No,
He's
he's not
fighting
gonna do
somebody
that. Oh, no.
in his own weight division that he held the title for, that he walks into fight night
Yeah,
weighing probably fighter than most fighters.
yeah.
Well, no, but Some fighters.
At the same time, though, I mean, that'll never end. That's the way boxing makes their money. The more weight divisions, the more belts, which is bullshit, though, because a lot of us don't care about a lot of these champions. A lot of them ain't popular and don't have names. But at the end of the day,
They're still the champ.
they're still the champs, so it gets them more money. And, yeah, I don't know. And boxing really had to do that with the way there were no more superstars at one point. They needed as many weight classes and champions as possible. You know what I mean? Especially the low amount of American champions there are in any weight, in all weight classes total.
Fucking Deontay Wilder, heavyweight. That's about
Wilder's a
it. As far as the
beast.
heavyweight division.
Heavyweight, yeah. I think he's the only
Champ.
American. Yeah, there's about 4 respectable heavyweight belts, and only one is American held, and that's Deontay Wilder. He's a beast. He just beat up Areola. Did you see
There's
him?
about 4 respectable belts in every weight class. That's about it.
Hmm.
If you don't count the ring belt. But
And did you see that? You said
fuck
4
that.
in each weight division,
Mhm.
and there's probably like 10 weight divisions. So we're talking about there's like 40 belts that people know about.
Off the top of my head, I don't know how many, but I think
Yeah,
there's
at least
definitely
8,
more than
9.
10.
More than 10? Wait, see, that's what I'm saying. That's my point. Like
And what are you going to get? 105, 115, 1...
the difference in weights is so retarded too. And like UFC, you know, it's a good 10, 15 pounds, and that.
But
makes
they've been
sense.
saying that they might want to add a 5-pound difference between weight classes because some fighters are in between. They're
Yeah.
too small for
That
one,
makes sense. Yeah.
and they're a little bit too big for
But
the
who's
other.
talked about that? Us fans have talked about that. The UFC would never do that. But you're right. Logically,
They said some fighters would be perfect at a 160 weight class
compared to
compared to 170 or 155.
Yeah.
Wait, UFC or boxing?
Yeah, with
UFC.
UFC, but because there's not that many weight classes. But at the same time, with the new ownership and shit, I feel like, and he's one of the pound for pound greatest there is. I feel like we might lose Mighty Mouse in his division
Oh, dude,
because.
we can't leave it for Mighty Mouse.
But nobody, I mean, I love it, but nobody watches the 125. Whenever he headlines, it's historically proven they're like the lowest bought PPVs when Mighty Mouse headlines a fight card, bro. So,
Dude, Mighty Mouse is like one of the last remaining champions that I actually like.
I know, me too. He's a beast. He's number 1 pound for pound. He doesn't come
Yeah.
close to losing, bro. He's the new GSP. He dominates every round.
Who
Every
was it that he
second.
just ended up whooping that Olympic medal?
Henry Cejudo.
There you go.
Dude
Yeah.
went to the Olympics and got a gold medal, and he
Yeah,
ran
they
through
fucked him up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
you
And,
know, those knees to the freaking
yeah.
gut.
So what
knees
I'm
to the
saying is
face,
because
it
he's
was
wiped
over.
out his division, and there doesn't seem any talent pool for them to pick more 125ers.
I
They're
mean,
just
when
gonna
you're that good, dude, like,
yeah, but they're
you
just gonna
know-
get rid of the division, dude, and make him move up to 135.
nah, that's
And
gonna suck.
but he actually fought Dominic Cruz like 4 years
Yeah,
ago,
but
and
like-
it wasn't that bad. I think him and Cruz would match up well. Him and Faber, him and Dillashaw. I'd like to see DJ fight a couple of those 135ers. Now,
To move up to 135 and fight him?
I mean, he's not gonna have a choice, is what I'm estimating.
So you're saying they're going to
Assuming.
take away the weight class off?
Yeah,
together.
because he's wiped it out. There's no fun fights. There's no money to be made. He's beaten everybody that came close to beating him twice. Remember Benavidez, Joe B1 Kenobi? He knocked him out in their rematch, and John Dodson had a good first fight. Second fight, he dominated him. So why would he fight
Because he knew
someone?
what was coming. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, oh, well,
Yeah.
I whooped you the first time.
Yeah.
And now I know what you're going to do.
Exactly. You're not gonna improve and come at me with new shit at 30 years old, player. So yeah, Mighty Mouse is insane. I mean, his level of technique is all roundness. He's great everywhere, on the feet, in the clinch, on the ground,
In the
against
air.
the cage, in the fucking air.
App posing.
Oh, the superhero pose.
I really like Mighty Mouse, man. He takes a stand and shit.
Yeah, I really
whenever-
like Mighty Mouse as well. He's a damn good fighter.
Remember, he was
Yeah.
sponsored by Microsoft and Xbox 360. Whenever this whole Reebok,
Before the Reebok thing.
Yeah,
Doesn't he say he's a
huge?
huge gamer?
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's got a
yeah.
Twitch feed.
Oh, does he?
Oh yeah, yeah. Check out
That's awesome.
Twitch. Find Mighty Mouse. Hopefully, tag us in it. Let his followers find out you found that motherfucking Twitch through
Yeah, we're
us.
sitting here. We're huge Mighty Mouse fans.
Yeah, man. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Enjoy
saying. He
your
takes a
fights.
stand, bro. Whenever that Reebok bullshit was announced, that
Yeah.
they can only
I heard
wear
about
Reebok.
that.
He was like, "Fuck y'all! I get paid a lot of money by Microsoft. I'm a
Yeah,
gamer.
way
I
more
love
than Reebok's going to pay him any day of the week.
Yeah, he's
you know?
getting. He's
Yeah,
getting
everybody got
really-
fucked over with the
really
Reebok deal.
fucked.
Yeah.
Really fucked, man. Now he's not making nearly as much as he did. I bet, because when he was wearing Xbox, that
Hey.
was the only thing he had.
Since there's no owners now, are they gonna keep that whole Reebok thing, or is that still implied through the old contract that Reebok
Yeah, they have
had
to
with the
honor
original
that.
UFC?
Yeah, I think it's still a contract
They
with
got to
UFC
honor that
itself.
contract. They got to honor that Fox contract. But now that they're new owners, whenever those contracts are up for renewal or whatever,
They might
resign,
go back
they
to
might
personal
go anywhere they
sponsoring
want.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, I don't
Which
know.
would be
ex-
better, honestly, because
Well,
you're
who
bringing
knows?
more
I mean,
fighters.
who knows how much Reebok signed a deal with UFC for? It's probably a few $100 million. I mean, once it goes out, if something like Nike comes along or some shit and offers more, that's probably what the UFC direction will go. I doubt they'll ever drop this uniform thing now. It makes them money. It takes money away from the fighters, but it makes them a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
If they put it back into the hands of the fighters, like go get whatever sponsors you can.
They had been talking for a while before it actually happened.
Yeah, uniforms? Oh, yeah, because they were getting sick of, Condom Depot and random bullshit stickers on fights. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, fuck it, it was making me money, I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah, Mickey's malt liquor on his butt cheeks. Yeah. A lot of random shit.
BBW.
No, but the thing is, like, because of the whole Reebok thing going into effect, a lot of fighters ended up going either to or back to, like, Bellator.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Some are actually looking forward to going over there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because
Waiting.
like they can go back to wearing their own personal
Yep.
sponsors or whatever
Yep.
and making like
That's perfect.
shit,
Why
10,
wouldn't you want that?
15,
Yeah,
20 times as
exactly.
much
as many
Reebok's gonna
companies
pay you.
approach me, as many
Yeah.
motherfucking stickers I can fit on these shorts and that flag behind me whenever I get my name gets called.
and after
Hell yeah.
building up their name in UFC already, it's like
Oh, yeah.
their fan base is gonna follow them over
Exactly.
regardless of
Exactly.
what arena they're standing on.
That's how we are right now when we're talking about Rory McDonald. He's in talks with Bellator. Shit, he goes over there. I'm not missing any of his fucking fights. Benson Henderson, one of the best lightweights of all time, is in Bellator right now. I'm gonna go watch him.
And he's a huge lightweight.
He's awesome, bro. He actually tried to in his Bellator debut.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Try to do welterweight.
Didn't do too good.
He underestimated the competition. That's what I'm saying. Bellator is legit now.
Which everyone does.
Yeah, but they're gonna know.
Everyone thinks Bellator is B class, which is not the case.
They're gonna find out, bro. And now that this whole new ownership shit, Rory McDonald's gonna go up there. We're gonna see a bunch of top 5, top 10 motherfuckers go to Bellator, get sponsors, and make Bellator more money, and more eyes are gonna go to it. It's gonna be pretty awesome, bro. I'm telling you.
Which I like. You can have more of a boxing type of atmosphere where
And more
top guys are in
yeah.
different promotions.
Yeah.
Not just under the same umbrella.
And if you're a fan of MMA, how can you be mad at that? Bellator's on Spike. They don't really do pay-per-views, so we're getting free championship fights. We're getting free.
Well, they've
top
had,
level.
what, one pay-per-view?
I think they've tried one or two now. At least one. Remember when I think Kimbo Slice fought most recently?
R.I.P.
I think they
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Kimbo.
R.I.P.
Kevin
Kimbo.
Ferguson. Legend.
Damn good fighter.
Yeah, brought a lot of people into this. A lot of fans into the sport. Brought a lot of fans.
Wasn't a
Kimbo.
great technical fighter, but that motherfucker was a fighter.
But the whole time he was fighting,
He was a
in
true
his
fighter.
late 30s, he had a heart condition.
Yeah.
So he was a fighter, man. He was no bullshit, and he did it for his family. He's leaving a lot behind. So yeah, R.I.P. to Kimbo, Kevin Ferguson, a legend, and probably the most successful actual street fighter
come about. Yeah.
in the modern generation.
Because it's been different to try to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Was a level.
level Flores or something like that, but he didn't make it to.
He tried.
He's still like regional. I think he still fights in Miami or some shit, some low level shit.
And then you had
But you could say Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah.
He's still doing it. In fact, man, I just read it. He's gonna fight somebody, bro. I forgot who the fuck.
Yeah, but pretty much you could say that Kimbo like paved the way for all these guys. That are
Absolutely.
Pretty
coming
much,
to this
yeah.
scene now.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, I remember when he
season.
first came out on like all those YouTube videos.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit
back
like
in
that.
06.
Yeah,
that's
like-
when I was watching that shit. We weren't even I wasn't watching UFC back
Yeah,
then.
like,
we were just in school, just turning on YouTube, looking at this big dude knock motherfuckers out in backyards. We were like, "What the fuck is this?" And hell yeah, that shit. I just watched that shit a lot, and eventually I was like, "Man, I like this. This is some real ass fighting," and it led to me becoming a huge MMA fan. And I think a lot of people went through the same shit.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the best, highest rated season of Ultimate Fighter ever is season 10, where Kimbo was on there, that motherfucker.
I know I
And,
definitely watched it.
everybody did. Everybody that I know that watches UFC.
I don't even know what season I fell off from watching Ultimate Fighter. I used to watch it.
Oh, it fell off pretty big. I think the last one I watched was probably GSP Koscheck. That probably is the last
Probably.
one. I can't remember one after that. Well, you know
I
what?
remember GSP Matt Hughes.
I didn't even watch that one. I mean, and when I say watch, I mean actually tune in when it's still
Shamrock
on.
Tito.
Yeah, but one of the most recent ones that I didn't watch, like tune in, but I definitely looked up highlights and was interested in was McGregor and Faber. Just because this was when McGregor was coming up. You know what I'm saying? He hadn't fought Aldo yet. He was just the new big thing. I was like, man, I do want to see this motherfucker on camera. Even though I don't like McGregor a lot.
Fight that guy.
Man, he's great on camera, though. He drops some sound bites.
No, he definitely is.
Yeah, because a lot of y'all, I mean, a lot of people I know like Chael Sonnen, but I never liked him. Almost everything I thought he said was scripted or bullshit or pro wrestling type, just fake shit. He didn't really have any beef with the motherfucker he's talking about. But
He had
Conor,
a fucking mouthpiece on him.
yeah, but Connor, when he talks about you, and he talks about your family and your race and your country and your children. I believe that shit. Like that boy he's awesome, man. That's why. And then he backs it up. I don't like him. Like I said, I thought Mendez was gonna beat him. I feel like he's ducking Frankie Edgar, but he talks all this shit and then he comes out there and walks the walk. Besides talking it, you know what I'm saying? Like knocking out Aldo. I would have never guessed that in a million years.
Lucky shot.
I would have bet my house on it and been homeless right now. You feel
Lucky
me?
shot.
I feel you, but I still would be homeless.
Nah, I don't think it was a lucky shot. But
Lucky shot. He walked into it. He literally
timed
walked
it.
into it. No.
I mean, flash KOs happen. Let's just face it. I don't know if it was the timing or the
it was Aldo's
precision or
fault.
Aldo
I mean, he came in with
momentum.
anger.
Yeah, Aldo moved right into that.
he
hand.
moved right into it. That's what I'm
And
saying.
he got caught. I don't think
I mean,
when you're fighting, not much.
When you see
Not
Lucky,
not much to say that there is a lucky punch. Every
Yeah.
punch is coming from a professional fighter.
But Lucky is applicable to MMA because you are guessing. You are guessing where this motherfucker's gonna go.
What's always guess is
So-
you're
so a
playing
lot of
chess in a way.
there
You're
is
expecting
luck-
him to be somewhere with your punch.
Yeah, but luck does play a factor in a fight. It definitely does. It absolutely does.
I would say if it would have lasted another round or two or whatever, Aldo would have been able to take out McGregor.
Yeah. Well, who knows? I mean, we'll never know. That was a bullshit 13-second fight. I don't think we're going to get a rematch. Aldo now is the champion. It's interim, per se, by the UFC, but I think that's bullshit. I think he's undisputed because I think we're going to see Conor never go back to 145. That's going to be a really hard weight cut. And if he does...
Especially now when he's trying to build up for the 70.
Yeah, trying to get his redemption on
So you think
Diaz.
once Diaz beats him up again,
Mhm.
you don't think he's going to go back down to...
I think he would want to, but I think it'll be too hard. He like Mario said, he's bulked up. It's going to be really hard to make 145.
It was hard to make him before.
Yeah,
And now that
if
he's
you look at his
bulked up
pictures
some-
from his weigh-ins, bro, at 145, he looks awful. And that was when he was used to that weight class. Right now, he's getting used to 170. So I see him going to 155.
I'll definitely come out and say that I think he's going to try to make it. I don't know.
I think he would want to, but I don't think he can. I don't think he's gonna come down and defend that belt or unify it, however you want to call it. It's gonna be. I think he's gonna get his ass whooped, just like Rachel said.
So say he wins against Nate, which I'm
Not
not
gonna
expecting
happen.
it to happen. But what next? Featherweight or Eddie Alvarez super fight?
Should he get a title shot at lightweight if he loses to Diaz a second?
No, I'm
straight?
saying win.
If he
If he
won,
win.
if
If
he
he
beat
win.
Diaz, oh yeah, it's gonna be a super fight against Eddie Alvarez. I think so for sure.
right away, though? Or?
Yeah, because he's.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. That's what happened when he
I mean, he's
won
the
the
money
featherweight.
guy. Yeah, the UFC has shown they give title shots to dudes that are gonna make money. Didn't you hear fucking Dan Henderson is getting a title shot at Michael Bisping? Dan Henderson is ranked number 13. There are 12 motherfuckers in front of him.
He
who
did
deserve-
get an epic KO though.
I don't give a
I'm not saying
shit.
that justifies it, but
Give
he
no
did get a
fucks,
fucking
bro. Fuck that.
KO.
Fuck that.
Like you're saying, it's a money fight. That's all they
and
give a fuck
it's
about.
not really a money fight. Let's not kid ourselves. Dan Henderson might have been a draw back in the day, but I don't think a lot of people watched him knock out Hector Lombard. I don't think a lot of people know his 45-year-old ass still fights.
I think people saw him knock out Bisping though.
Yeah, that's damn UFC 100 100 shows ago. That's what I'm saying. He's not a draw. They should
I
have
don't
gave this
even
fight
remember
to.
it being that long. I remember I thought it happened a couple years ago when I looked back
Oh, no.
into it.
It was UFC
Nah, bro.
100?
Fuck.
That was UFC
That was
100
a while back
when he
ago.
knocked out Bisping. Took his head smooth off. But no, that shit is old, man. And for them to... They're really fucking Rockhold, they're fucking Weidman, they're fucking Jacare. Those dudes deserve this title shot. Even Yoel Romero, maybe even Tim Kennedy. He's not fighting just because he doesn't get paid enough. He's ranked in the top 5, honestly. But they're giving it to Dan Henderson because, like I said, they
He's
give
gonna
it to
pull in the money.
They give it to who they think is going to pull in the money. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Conor came down to 155 and got a media super fight against Eddie Alvarez because that's their golden boy.
So have you heard about the whole GSP talk versus Bisping?
No, I mean you told me something like Bisping denied it, like he was offered a fight.
Bisping denied it. Bisping said that he was never offered.
Oh,
And he said, Freddie Roach came out and said that they got offered the fight against Bisping, but Bisping denied and said no. Bisping's coming out and saying, I have a lot of
Never
respect
even-
for Freddie Roach.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think he's lying. I think he just has the wrong information because I
Well,
was never offered a fight.
yeah. I don't know about the Freddie Roach part. I know for sure GSP apparently came out and said he was interested in coming
Mhm.
back, and one of the fights he would accept was Michael Bisping. I definitely
Or
remember that.
lightweight. He keeps saying he wants to
even
try
said that.
lightweight.
He said I could easily make lightweight now, which is
Mhm.
pretty crazy. I mean, he did say that before Eddie Alvarez just beat RDA, but it doesn't matter. I mean,
Imagine GSP at lightweight.
Oh,
That'd be fucking awesome.
oh my God, I see him. I don't know, man. It is, how many years has it been since we saw him fight, bro? When was the Hendricks fight? 2012. 2012, right?
3 years ago? Wait, no.
I don't think it was 12.
No.
I
It
think it
had
was
to be
13.
It had to be 13 or 14.
Damn.
So at least
it seems like
2
a
or
long
3
time.
years.
Okay.
2 or 3 years.
I was thinking
No,
around.
matter of fact, it was November 2013.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So a little bit over 2 years then.
Yeah.
Almost 3 years. Well, no. Wrong.
Wait, was it November? I'm pretty sure it was.
Because it's 2016.
Pass me my phone. I remember taking a picture at the, because I watched it at Dave and Buster's, I think.
You know, that boy was Dave and Bustin playing
Yeah.
bowling and shit.
It was,
But it's been a long time, and I don't know if
Yeah,
GSP will
it's
come back
been-
and be the same monster he was. You know.
We'll have to see. You got people
One of
that
these
believe in being worse, and you have people like Dominic Cruz that say it's on
Yeah.
your head.
Can you believe Cruz? That's my boy, man. He came back. He's doing his thing. He had a real close fight with Dillashaw.
Oh,
but
he was fucking close. I'm not
Real
saying it was
close.
controversial.
Real
I think it
close,
was just
though.
a real close fight.
real close. Like if you have some scorecards, you were paying attention. You gave some rounds here, some rounds there. I can't blame you because that's how close the fight was. And I think everybody should have seen that coming. How fast those motherfuckers are. How good they are at not getting hit.
That was a great
we
fight.
knew this was going to be a
Yeah.
technical.
November 2013.
Okay, so 3
Yeah.
years, almost 3 years coming up in November.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since GSP fought, and he is at least 30 now, right? He's not.
Oh, yeah.
In his late
Yeah.
20s. Yeah, so he's past his prime. I mean, it's gonna be hard to come back and still compete at that
He said
level.
it still feels good.
I mean, what they say and what they do is always different.
Of course, like I said, we
Look
can
at-
only
look at
wait and see.
Brock and look at Mark Hunt. I mean, I don't think Mark Hunt even really trained for that fight. He didn't look like he really tried. He didn't throw enough punches. Looked like some bullshit. And now he's acting. I mean, I'm a big Mark Hunt fan. Now he's acting all mad and that he's entitled to all this money and whatever.
Hey, he signed a contract.
And yeah, and before the fight, he was literally throwing around those accusations. He was saying Brock's juiced to the gills. I don't give a fuck. I'll knock them all out like I usually do. And then this happens. Brock fails, and now you're shocked and you're trying to get all this money.
Well,
I
he's
mean, I
not
love
really
you, Mark.
shocked. He knew he was on it. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, I love you, Mark, but you, like you said, you knew the boy was coming in on the juice. You didn't prepare for it. You lost. He failed his test, and now you're gonna act all surprised. And I mean,
Yeah, he should have put some kind of clause in there.
Exactly.
That, you know, if
Yeah.
Brock tests positive, like
yeah, I'm
get his
owed
shit.
some money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. But he
You
didn't do
know.
that shit. He signed on the contract. It says I'm getting $700,000, the most I've ever made in my career. He was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." You know what I'm saying? And he knew that boy was gonna be juicing, but
Yeah, because I mean, he could have gone like halfway in and been like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna sign the contract or whatever. I know it's a big fight,
Yeah.
and nobody else is gonna take it right now.
oh yeah,
you know, because they're not prepared. I am.
it was like a month, 1 month,
Yeah.
3 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, like pretty much like 2 months or something like that, roughly. So he could have been like, nope, you know, and put a clause in there and been like, hey, if he comes out positive, I get something,
yeah.
or all of it, or however.
Something.
And Brock would have had to sign the same thing. And
But I don't
Exactly.
think UFC is like boxing. They can't put clauses in shit, can they?
Yeah, they can. Yeah,
It's-
Yeah, they work
absolutely.
like that.
That's what they did with Diaz, remember, or McGregor. Somebody wouldn't accept such and such fight until.
Yeah,
this
but that's
happened.
still all Dana, basically.
I mean, it's all UFC period, but yeah, they can
Yeah.
add something.
It's
to
not
it.
like boxers where they can
Now it's
ask
not your
for their own.
It's not your employment contract.
Yeah.
You know, the UFC aren't employees; they're contractors. So every time they fight, they're approached with a contract.
Yeah.
So it could be completely different than your other contract that says you're going to make such and such for a fight. Because especially when you're accepting some sort of
Especially when you fight in Vegas and you have a win or loss bonus.
yeah.
And you
But
know
you-
it's,
you
and
get
you
the
know
money
it's a
you
cash
get-
fight. So like
You get money to pay to show up, and then you get paid if you win as well.
Yeah, yeah. There's a show money and then there's win money. So you're gonna usually double your money if you win, and that's what most fighters should be banking on. I mean, you're not coming in here to
If I was
lose.
a fighter, I would just want guaranteed money. I said, fuck that.
Yeah, he's like, ain't no guarantees in life. I might lose, bitch, but I still want to be rich. I feel you though. These boys don't get paid enough. They're the
I'll
most
get that Derrick
underpaid.
Rose money.
I mean, come on, man. They getting paid nothing, bro, for
Achilles
what they
heel.
have to do. They're breaking their bodies, man. They're putting their lives. Like they're shortening their lives. Every fight they take, every training camp they go through, they're taking years off their life to make 20 grand, 30 grand.
Yeah.
You got me fucked up. Come on, man. And these other dudes are sitting on the bench in the NBA making $250K a year, more than a fighter would have to fight 4 or 5 years to do. And he's fighting. He's training hard. He's trying to improve. He's
That's the
suffering
thing
from
about MMA. If you're
all
not,
the injuries, dude.
if you're not at the top, you're not making
ain't
top
making
money.
shit, dude.
Even the
Absolutely.
top people aren't making
They're underpaid.
the same money other athletes are making.
Yeah, when you look at the numbers, the distribution, I got this off bloodyelbow.com, by the way. When you look at it in other sports, the amount of money they distribute to the athletes it's way less in UFC than any other sport when it comes to tennis, basketball, football, soccer, even WNBA, even low league shit.
Dude, basketball is just ridiculous.
Oh, now, yeah, they're getting a lot of money. But so is NFL. NFL dudes signed contracts for $140 million.
Yeah, but I mean, basketball, fuck, what was it like? 76 million,
Oh, yeah.
86 million for
Yeah.
4 years, 3 years,
100
shit
and
like
some
that.
million. Y'all just took Harrison Barnes from the Warriors from my team, and he's gonna get paid more than.
Like 80 something, right? 4?
Yes, he's gonna get paid more than Charles Barkley and Larry Bird made in their whole careers combined. He's gonna make yes, and he's not as good as.
And you don't even know what he's gonna be doing. You know,
I
like
love
he
it.
could
I mean,
end up
he's
sitting
the
on
shit.
the
I know
fucking
Harrison
bench
Barnes is
for
good.
the rest of the year and
Yeah.
shit. Go out with a fucking knee injury.
I
or
guess they
some
see a
shit.
lot of potential in him. He's young. He was a fool.
Yeah,
in
he's
the
young.
Warriors.
How old is he? 24?
Yeah, he's actually.
fucking-
I think he's 25, 26. But either way, yeah, there's potential in him. He was a fool with the Warriors, and the Warriors couldn't afford him no more. The second they got Durant, the same day, that morning, Durant was
mean,
announced.
That was
You
part of
really-
the clause.
you-
They said
you-
if
Yeah.
You
you
really
get
don't need
Durant,
to afford
we'll get Barnes.
Oh, yeah.
when you have Durant.
Exactly. Yeah,
It's
they,
like-
we couldn't afford him or Bogut. Y'all took both them motherfuckers from us.
Fuck yeah.
Assholes.
Damn
But no,
right.
I like
but
the
dude,
Mavs. I
like,
like
it
the
doesn't
Mavs.
matter. 2017.
I'm
Warriors
used to
already
watching the
won.
Mavs and seeing some of my players on y'all team. Monte Ellis. I mean, I've been watching him on y'all team for a long time.
Just for info, we have 2 huge Mav fans here and 1 Warriors fan.
Well, I've been living in Dallas since I was 10, so I was a huge Dirk and Steve Nash and Michael Finley fan when I came down here. And then Mark Cuban split that trio up, and I was like, fuck y'all. I still like Dirk, though, a long time, man. I was really happy when he won his MVP, and he finally got that ring in 2011.
2011.
I was cheering for them, boy. I was happy than a bitch. But that's just because of Dirk. When you look at the lineup now, every player that I grew up watching when I was originally a Mavericks
It's
fan is
gone,
gone.
dude.
Jason Terry, remember him?
Yeah, Jason the Jet.
Stackhouse, the Jet, motherfucking, yeah, only Dirk remains, man. I
JJ
remember.
Barea playing for them.
Is he? And,
Yeah,
and,
he's
they, and they
back.
brought Devin Harris back too, or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, see, yeah.
But I mean, it's still not the same because
Yeah.
I mean,
Dirk carries that team, man, and he takes pay cuts to stay on that team. I'll always love Dirk. He's gonna go down as the best, not just German,
he's gonna go
European.
down as the most loyal NBA player.
Well,
most
no, you
loyal,
can't say that.
Most loyal athlete, pretty much.
Well, I mean, Kobe stayed in L.A. for 20 years, and
He definitely did, even
Yeah,
with the
but, I mean,
horrible
Tim
team.
Duncan stayed in San Antonio. That's a small
I mean, there's no reason to
shitty
leave
town.
San Antonio for
There's-
Duncan.
Yeah, he got 5 rings.
Oh, you're right. He does.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck would he leave San Antonio?
Yeah,
That's
he
a
has
small
no
market. You don't make
reason.
that much money. His jersey sales were never
Still.
up there.
Doesn't matter, dude.
But yeah, money to him didn't
He has
matter.
all the
Yeah,
respect in the
I-
world.
I-
in
I-
San
Oh, he's
Antonio.
gonna be a legend, man.
After you get those rings, dude, it's like, well,
Can't talk
what
to
does it
me.
matter? Yeah, you
Yeah.
shit can't.
Yeah.
You can't
I
tell
can't
him
hear
shit.
you, man. These 5
Yeah.
rings are too loud.
Yeah,
I can't hear you. But yeah,
just like Jordan.
oh
you
yeah.
can't tell him shit.
Does that motherfucker have 6? I think he's got 6 rings, bitch.
He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, 6
game
rings.
7 in the finals. I didn't even know there was a game 7 in the finals.
Let me put on my
I finished
shoes.
everything by game 6.
Yeah. That shit is awesome. I think Steve Nash is going to go down as one of the best players, maybe the best player ever to not get a
He
ring.
never got a ring right.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
He got 2
fucking-
MVPs back to back.
I know, but
Never got that ring, man.
Damn,
if
dude.
they stayed with Dallas, if they did what they were supposed to and kept him and Dirk together, I bet they would have got a ring, bro.
Yeah, we would have multiple rings.
yeah, they would have more rings.
When y'all got it in 2011, y'all didn't even have Jason Terry no more, did y'all?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you
Yeah, we
did? I thought it was
He
Jason
was the 6th
Kidd.
man. He got the 6th man award.
So y'all had
Yeah.
Jason Kidd starting or some shit?
I believe so. Jason Kidd, Dirk,
But y'all did have Terry?
JJ Barrera, Terry.
'Cause that was my boy, man, the
Yeah.
Jet. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. I remember watching the finals and he was hitting threes and shit. Real clutch ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Jason Terry is the shit. But yeah, that's why I can't fuck
Jason
with
Kidd is my dude,
Kid. Hell yeah, bro.
man.
He
Started off
he
as
was
a
with
rookie.
us back in 90,
Yeah.
85 or 95, something like that.
95.
Rookie of the year with the
Left
Mavs.
and then came back again, and he was like,
Won a
"We're gonna
goddamn
get this."
title.
As,
Yeah,
as an old man.
as an old man.
Props to that. Started off with us when he was young, got a rookie of the year, came back old, got a ring, bitch. Yeah. Jason Kidd's the shit.
Much respect to them. What we got next?
Nothing we've moved on past. Anything we've bullet pointed.
I actually
We
gotta go.
ventured off in the NBA. I gotta piss too.
Yeah.
And I
Hold on.
kinda wanna score.
Well, you can take breaks.
Yeah, let's get a little break right here real quick.
No, and I got a dog. I want to see it because I have a dog.
So we can't ruin it for you yet?
No, don't ruin anything.
All right, Independence Day.
Oh, we all saw that together, bro.
Were you there?
You drunk motherfucker. See, this needs to be on the podcast. But yes, I did see it with you, and it was a disappointment.
Shit like this is what I'm talking about.
We're
What?
going? Oh, we are.
Yeah, here we're going.
We're live in this bitch.
We're live, I guess, and after a little break or not break or...
Commercial.
Welcome back from our break.
We all needed a smoke break.
I don't want to smoke. I'm a virgin. No.
Virgin lungs.
I wish.
You want to die tonight, right?
What? He's had a virgin lungs.
Oh, you wish you had virgin lungs?
Yeah.
Oh, we all thought.
You said
including
virgin,
No.
like, I
And your
want to
girl.
wish.
Oh. He said I wish I had virgin lungs.
But we thought you meant you wish you'd never had your cherry pop.
You said virgin lungs, and I said I wish. If I
that
had
is
virgin
true.
lungs, I would have great lungs.
Trying to save his ass.
Mic up your ass.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Shit just got
This is the Uncensored Lounge. You have to understand.
I do not wipe mic up my ass. Everybody's gonna be hearing my farts pretty detailed.
Oh, yeah. I
can
burps.
smell it.
I burp.
I feel sorry for you the most. Like, you gotta smell those things.
Not like a Dutch oven, her.
Whoa. That is torture. That's unnecessary torture. It's a Dutch oven, my girl. That's a rude awakening, and if she was asleep, too. Just wake up suffocated. Am I in a gas chamber? Am I in prison?
Oh. So, fantasy football and regular football season's approaching.
Oh, shit. How far are we from the season of
What is
football?
the T-minus days?
Damn near 100.
Nah,
Oh,
it's
half
less than.
that.
Okay,
Probably
okay.
like 50.
50.
What are we? What day is it today?
That boy Tom Brady.
Dude,
is-
I swear it's Monday when it's Wednesday.
For all y'all haters out there, Boys Nation.
What?
For all the haters out there.
What?
He said Cowgirls Nation. No, I'm
Hey,
just playing.
hey,
We live from Dallas, Texas, so we got a lot of Cowboy fans in here. This is 49er Faithful over here. Win or lose. I'm going to still be rocking it.
Win,
I go
lose, or
49
draw.
miles an hour
Well,
everywhere I
shit.
go.
It was a
Cowboys
catch.
catch. It
Win
was
or
a
lose.
catch.
No, I ain't saying y'all are a
It was a
bandwagon.
catch.
Huh?
It was a catch.
Hey, yeah, Dez called it.
Yeah.
Dez called it. You know what? They should have thrown it to my boy Terrence Williams. Went to W.T. White High School with that motherfucker.
I did too.
We all did it
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
you did. Yeah, my bad. I'm a little drunk, so my history is a little thrown. But all I can say is they should have thrown.
Shout out to Terrence Williams.
Yeah.
T. Will.
W.T. White,
Love
T-
knowing.
Dub.
Dallas,
Number love for him.
born and raised, and now he on the Cowboys making millions, boy. Proud, happy for you.
Living the dream, dude.
Send me a check. show some support for you, for your fellow classmates, baby.
This-
Well, I didn't have class with him. I rode the bus.
No, I didn't have class with him either, but I was.
I really did. I rode the bus with him.
I rode the bus with him.
And all full disclosure for only a semester, and then I went to Texans Can, but that's not here nor there. That's not really here nor there. The point is, I shared a few bus rides with Terrence Williams, unlike a lot of you bitches. So yeah, I need a free jersey, something, signed football.
He don't need shit.
Oh, speaking of jerseys.
If you want to guest here, you're always
Oh,
welcome.
yeah.
Did y'all hear Ezekiel
Yeah.
Elliott's
Yeah.
jersey is the number one sold jersey right now? In the
Is it a
NFL?
crop top? Did they cut off the bottom? Is it
That's
selling?
why it's half the price.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Someone said that. I wonder if they're gonna have crop top versions.
Yeah, I bet it's for girls. I don't think there's a
Whoa,
lot of
whoa,
football
whoa.
fans with six packs.
No, within this past 3 months, he's been the most sold
Jersey, yeah.
in the NFL.
And then
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see what he
Because
do.
they already know, dude.
You think he's gonna be the starter?
he's
He's gonna be
gonna
the starting
be-
running back as a rookie?
I don't know. Honestly, I loved Darren McFadden out there last year, which
Yeah.
I honestly thought they should have started him from the get instead of Joseph Randall, which you saw how it turned out for Joseph Randall.
What, he has some legal troubles or some shit or what?
Well, not only that, I just like from the get, dude. Like we needed a power back, not like
Yeah.
a speedster. Like, I mean, I'm gonna give credit where it's due. Joseph he wasn't a power guy. He was like a speedster. He was good at running fast when we needed him. And
Yeah.
he needed to get those 40-yard breaks
Yeah.
here and there, but he wasn't consistent. Like I knew
hard.
from the get, like from the very moment that we got McFadden during the
Yeah.
off season,
Yeah.
I was like, that's her boy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it. And like it took him until game 6 to finally like get him in there rolling and everything. And I was just
Yeah.
like, dude, like we could have started off games 1 through 5 or whatever, you know, with McFadden tearing motherfuckers down, and you wait until game 6 to throw him in there.
Yeah.
And now we got Ezekiel Elliott, and then we also have Alfred Morris and
The thing is, I mean,
Dunbar's coming back,
a
and
lot of the blame
so-
goes on the running back, but y'all offensive line sucks.
No, it doesn't.
What?
Yeah, it does,
What?
man. That's why
No.
Romo. Every time I watch the Cowboys, Romo run around the back like a chicken with his head.
That
cut
was
off.
before.
It
because
sucks.
he's always getting
sucked.
pressured.
It sucked when he first came to the boys.
I'm
the
talking about
offensive
last
line.
season.
No.
I'm talking about the
no,
season
no,
we
no,
just
no,
got
no,
done watching. The
No, no, no.
motherfucker.
No.
And the running backs were always getting shut down. You can't blame them for their linemen playing like shit or being injured or what have you.
You
So,
can't blame.
I
them
remember
if they
y'all
can't take a
having
hit.
Marion Barber. He was a beast. I remember y'all
Beast.
having what was that
The
boy
team.
name? Jones.
Jones?
Jones was
Felix
a damn.
Jones.
No.
You had Felix
Oh,
and another
Julius.
Yeah, you
Julius
had
Jones.
you had quite a few Jones and a Barber.
And Rashad Choice.
Jerry Jones.
Not fuck that. motherfucker.
Fucking give me a helmet.
Put me in, coach.
I'll play QB.
Yeah, but
but
like
yeah, man, I
honestly,
can't-
like
No disrespect to Romo, huge fan. Obviously, without you, we weren't shit last year.
yeah,
Yeah, that really sucked,
yeah,
man.
yeah. It really showed too.
That was
Yeah,
fucked up.
I've been saying it for years.
Yeah.
Without
Showed
Romo,
how
we wouldn't be
important he
shit.
is.
As soon as he's out,
Yeah.
all the haters came
Yeah.
out. We need Romo.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same,
what the fuck were you
the same
saying?
people that were talking shit about
Yep.
Romo
Yep.
throughout the years.
That's sports for your ass, boy.
Yeah.
Like my team, the Warriors, we had what the most highest selling jerseys. We had the most fans on Facebook last year. Every time I like something,
Oh, I'm not a
it's
fan.
me and 80,000 other people. Now when I like it, it's me and 3,000. You
Fuck the
feel me?
Warriors.
That's fuck you.
No.
God damn it. But motherfucking, that's what I'm saying. Fans for you, they're bandwagon.
Well, how
bro.
much did the fans turn on D Rose for being hurt?
Oh yeah, they acted like he wasn't shit, even though he got MVP.
Still a damn great
they,
player.
They,
Yeah,
they
but-
acted like they didn't
Yeah.
know he was gonna get hurt. Like, come
I mean,
on, dude.
with the way they were playing, I mean, he's the only scorer on the team. He's got to take it to the paint
Yeah.
every time. He got
Yeah.
nobody to pass
Hey,
to.
now they got the Flash on there. You know.
Oh, yeah. Dwayne
But,
Wade.
I mean, yeah, like
That's
that's
amazing.
how fans are, dude. Like, all right, this is the one thing. The one group of fans that I can't talk shit about, and I don't honestly think anybody can talk shit about, are Oakland Raider fans.
Oh, that's some real spill right there. That's some real shit.
Like,
because
they've gone 0-16 before, and their stadiums still sell out.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
their
what I'm saying?
fans are
Like,
crazy.
Yeah,
When they
yeah.
play the 49ers, there's vicious, really bad fights that break out.
and,
Like,
and that's why they call that place the Black Hole. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
ever, I want to go to one of those games one of these days, but you know, I'm kind of scared to.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, if you're out of towner,
Yeah, if you're out of towner, you know, what I'm
living
saying?
in Oakland,
That's
and-
that's the one group of
Raiders
fans
of
that
the
you
Cowboys.
can't
Show
talk
up
shit
as a
about.
Cowboys fan.
fuck that.
That's the one group of
Come
fans
in there
you
in
can't
all
talk shit
black
about.
and cheer inside to yourself. don't root for the Cowboys or any other team if you go to Oaktown.
The only place probably worse that can even compare is probably Philly.
Philly
Yeah,
fans
those
are
fans.
garbage, man. I'm not trying to hate or show bias because I've been living in Dallas, and you know Dallas and Philly got a real rivalry.
No,
yeah.
they've had a survey
But-
about that shit.
but
But
the-
like, where Philadelphia Eagle fans
Yeah.
were rated the worst
Their
out of
fans
any,
are ruthless.
I
out
don't
of any
understand.
sport or anything like that, or any fan base.
Yeah.
Like Philly was like the worst of all.
What's
And I was
wrong
just
with
like,
them? If
damn.
they can afford tickets to the game, life isn't that bad right,
Right.
now. Bitch,
Right.
you at an
I
NFL
think
game.
it just comes out of how much fans they are.
I mean, they
Like,
must
how-
be
how
real
much-
diehard fans.
How
to be
much
stupid
dedicated they
enough-
are to the sport. They fucking hate everyone else.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about they own. Okay, I didn't know you meant that. I thought you meant they own players. Like they'll boo.
Oh, no, I'm talking
and
about the
throw shit
fans.
on the field. Like
Yeah, they'll boo their own players.
that's what I'm
though,
saying.
like,
That's
you know
why
what
I
I'm
thought
saying?
they were the
They're
shittiest fans.
diehard.
Eagles fans.
Diehard Eagles.
I don't
Fuck,
know what they are.
Look at this
diehard
past season. They're still
crackheads.
diehard 76ers fans.
I don't know about that. They had the worst
They haven't
record.
showed up, but
I think
they're
they
still
really were
there.
doing bad. I think they had a lot of empty seats, bro. No bullshit.
I'm not saying. Yeah. I mean, I'm not
I mean-
saying they want to go to the game, but that doesn't change whether they're fans or not.
Who knows? Who knows? That whole East Coast shit is so small. Like the way we could drive to Arlington, they could drive to Pennsylvania,
New York,
to New
Rhode
York,
Island,
so they can
Massachusetts.
root for whoever the fuck they want to be real with you.
New Jersey.
Yeah, all that shit
All that
is right next door. Now Brooklyn got a team. How far is that from where the Knicks play? You know what I'm saying? So shit, fans like that can just flip flop, and ain't nobody gonna.
I'm gonna happen to all
Except
the
for
Heat
Raiders.
fans.
Like I said. No,
Heat fan-
see the thing about the Heat fans, they weren't actually Heat fans. They're LeBron fans. That's how they
Yeah.
classify
Which a
themselves.
lot of people were open to that. A lot
Yeah.
of people said that openly, that they were only
That's
Heat
their
fans because of
bullshit.
LeBron.
That's some
Yeah.
hoe
As soon as
shit.
LeBron went to Cleveland, they
Now
changed to
they're
Cleveland
yeah,
fans.
they're
Well,
Cavs
I mean, then
fans.
you're not a fan of the team, bitch. Go
You're a fan
buy
of
the
the
players.
team.
I knew
Yeah.
a dude personally that said, "I'm glad that they didn't throw my Cleveland shirt away." After he went right back.
What the fuck? I put that on Facebook because after the Warriors lost, a bunch of motherfuckers were tagging me, making fun of the Warriors. Shit, I tried to stay silent, but I had to bring out the memes, bro. All the Cavs fans putting their jerseys back together from when they from when they set
burned
them
them and shit.
Yeah. Grab a pile of ash. Here go my LeBron jersey, bitch. You a bandwagon motherfucker.
Yeah. I can't do that, dude.
You weren't loyal to LeBron. You were loyal to your city, and he left, so you
Can't
burned
do
his
that.
jersey. You know what I'm saying? Now you all on LeBron dick. But like I said, that's sports for you, man. You
I can't do that, dude. Mavs, Cowboys, Rangers, Stars.
Yeah. I understand
To
the
the
anger,
death.
though. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
LeBron was from Cleveland, so I understand the heartbeat or whatever, disappointment. from him.
I don't care, dude. Like me and Mario were talking about it like a few days back or a few weeks back or whatever. Like, fuck, Nowinski leaves.
That
We're
would
still
suck.
gonna respect him. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that would suck.
He's
I would hate
still-
that
he's
shit,
still
too.
down. I mean, he's never gonna do it. We
Yeah.
wish he would, so he could go get another ring. Because I mean,
Yeah.
he's given up. What is it now? 18 years, 19 years. of
It's
his
been
career?
a long time.
His
bro.
career has
He's one of the
been with
last.
us.
There's only 4 dudes from the 90s still
96.
playing.
Ni-
1990s.
Yeah,
period.
1990s.
And
There's only
uh,
4 players left.
And he's
And he's
one
one
of
of
the only
them.
ones. Yeah.
And like honestly, if the Warriors would have been able to get him to go over, we wouldn't have been mad. You know what I'm saying? As long as
You
he
would have
get his
been.
ring.
I'm a Dirk fan. I would have been shocked. That would have been like one of the big reasons why.
Shocked, yes. Mad, not at all.
Not
you
at
can't-
all.
I would have
Not at
respected
all.
him. I
Yeah.
would have
Not at all.
Yeah, you
still.
can't-
I would have backed
because
him up.
he gave
supported
everything
him
to
all
that
the way,
team.
yeah.
Dude,
We
he-
all know he took pay cuts to stay on that team to
He
help
leaves
build it.
Dallas, still gonna build a statue of Dirk.
Yeah.
Whether he leaves or
You
doesn't,
goddamn
he's
right.
staying.
Yeah.
Right
Of course,
there on
he
Victory
stayed.
Park. Yeah.
But
He
whether
brought that ring, man. He brought that ring
If
to
he had
Dallas.
left, that wouldn't have changed shit of how we look at him.
Yeah.
Like real fans would have been like, dude, go get your fucking ring.
Yeah.
Go get another one. Go get paid, bro.
If he
Even
went to
though
the
you don't
Warriors,
want,
you
you
think so?
don't need it.
If he
you
would've
know what
gone
I'm saying?
anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Honestly,
there's-
the only
there's-
place I wouldn't
Well,
have liked.
the Warriors ain't really a rival. If he went to the Spurs,
See, Spurs.
some
I
of
would
y'all might have
respect.
been like, "What the fuck,
I
bro?"
would
Yes.
respect Spurs. If he went to the Rockets, I'll be pissed.
Yeah.
I think either one, either of the Texas team. The Texas Triangle is a vicious trio of teams to have to go through for any team when they come through Texas. Man, it's a hard road series when you got to play Spurs, Rockets, and Mavs back to back. But they also got rivalries between the three because they're part of the same conference. You know what I'm saying? They fighting for that
Same
Texas
state.
pride. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like shit. Dallas doesn't have a baseball team. It's called the Texas Rangers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how Texas pride is. It's not
And
necessarily.
then you have the Houston Astros.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, it's not necessarily a
Yeah.
city thing in Texas. We so big, and we just got. I mean, just growing up out here, all the don't mess with Texas signs and all that shit, and dudes in Dallas
The only sports that actually play here in Dallas are the Stars and the Mavs.
Yeah.
and the Cowboys. Oh yeah,
No,
they're
Cowboys play in
technically-
Arlington.
Technically, a whole nother city. Yeah,
And if
yeah,
you
right.
want to include soccer, they don't even play in Dallas.
Yeah, they play
Yeah,
in
FC
Frisco.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is crazy. But that's what I'm saying though. Texas is we don't give a shit about cities. A bunch of when I moved down here, all the Dallas dudes was listening to rap from Houston, H Town,
Yeah.
Zero, Slim Thug, Paul Wall coming in there, Mike Jones, all
Pimp
that
C,
shit.
Bun
Pimp C,
B.
UGK, Pimp C, one of my favorite rappers of all time, R.I.P. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it ain't necessarily in California. It's the complete opposite. It really is a territorial city.
Show
city
me how
thing.
to Dougie.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but Oakland and San Fran hate each other. You know what I'm saying? Like the Warriors play in Oakland, and back in the 50s they used to be the San Francisco Warriors. Right now they're talking about building a stadium in San Francisco. Shit, those Oakland fans don't like the sound of that, bro. It's still gonna be the same team. It's still gonna represent the Bay Area, but they don't give a fuck, bro. California is really a city place. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Sacramento has its own team. LA is so big it has 2 teams. You know what I'm saying? Like
The Clippers and the Lakers.
yeah. They don't have California pride. They got pride in their park, and that's how I am. I swear, if I go to Cali and I touch foot in the Bay Area in San Francisco, I'm high off life. I'm just high as a motherfucker for no reason. I'm just so happy to be there because I don't know. It's something about Cali, baby. You won't
What's
know.
something about Texas as well?
There's something about
shit.
home,
It's-
dude.
yeah, you're right.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, if you want to put it like that, definitely.
Mhm.
But people from Texas are fucking prideful about it. I know
Of the
I
whole
am.
state. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna deny that. You're right, but of the whole
But then
state.
again, as a
It's
city
Texas
as
pride.
well.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know if Dallas get that much.
That's why I have it tatted on me.
You got Triple D on you somewhere, or does? See, he got Texas on there, but that is the Dallas skyline going through the middle of that bitch, huh?
Yep.
That's player, and it's and
And
it's,
he has UGK on his other.
oh, I fuck with UGK, man. Underground King. That's my shit, man. You remember their last album? Oh, that should be our intro music, man. That game been good to me. I love that shit, man. They made real ass music. I started listening to them back when I didn't listen to any kind of rap. You know what I'm saying? It was really a zero.
ICP.
Speak for yourself, Mario. But
I'm just saying.
Come
you
on,
told
dude.
me- you
Everybody
told me
knows
you were
you're like
huge.
the number 1 ICP fan.
hey,
Don't
hey,
lie.
hey, hey.
I'm surprised you didn't come with your paint on today.
I don't
Yeah.
fucks with no juggalos. If a juggalo run up on me, he might get bitch slapped till the paint come off like Sting from the WCW. I might slap the shit out of
So, in other words, you be bitch slapping yourself?
myself.
Yeah. for
Motherfucker,
wearing
I
all-
don't put on no face paint.
What you wearing right now?
Rusty,
then?
I saw you at the fair. Nigga, you had a bunch of shit on your face. You get face paint. You had a little fairy and a little ice cream cone like Gucci,
Hey.
man.
You said the word.
I did, but it was real subtle, and it can get cut. It was very subtle, very quick. That was the first slip. That shows there might be a little bit too much of this alcohol in my
Hey, you're doing
bloodstream.
good not saying it.
I'm good. I'm good. Is that the? I heard a
Outro
guitar.
music?
I was about to say we got outro music. We didn't hit that level on episode 1. That's what's up, baby. That should just kick in like.
For all y'all listen, this is episode 1. I'm not sure if we're gonna make this official episode 1, but
At the same time, it is technically
we are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Go ahead and add us and like.
Uncensored Lounge. Hit that follow button. Hit that like button. It ain't gonna take nothing but a second. You're on the phone anyway right now, so go ahead. Find us on Instagram. Follow that shit. Subscribe. We're gonna start putting this on YouTube. Any suggestions, any feedback is well appreciated.
Anything
Any
you
love?
want us to talk about in
Yeah, new
general?
topics.
Yeah, we're
new
open to anything.
topics, anything.
We'll get back to you.
And
as
we'll
soon
do
as possible.
shout outs too, man. You show love, we're gonna show love back. Real talk. We're trying to put Dallas on, trying to help the podcast community, the MMA community, regardless.
Any
Whatever
kind
you
of-
want us to
Any
discuss.
kind of topic, really.
Yeah. And it's gonna be uncensored. Be ready for some real spill, real shit. And we all will be sipping the next time you hear us.
Well, guys, it's been fun. This is Mario signing off with the Uncensored Lounge. Until next time, we are the.
The ULP. This is Don, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Uncensored Lounge Podcast, baby.
All right, man. This is Rossiel signing off on Uncensored Lounge.
Welcome to the Uncensored Lounge. Hashtag Uncensored Lounge. Hashtag podcasts. Hashtag MMA. Hashtag UFC. Hashtag boxing. And hashtag ain't no guarantees in life. Dallas' own Compton.